All I've got to do is just wait for some of you guys to get in here, and then we can start our our games. Some wild questions you don't want to miss. And if and I wrote down 27 questions, and if we can get through all of them in 2 hours, you don't want to miss it. Especially one question. One question I bet you will have you laughing your butt off. Two answers to one question will have you laughing your butt off. And those questions are about as wild on an 80s Feud question answer episode that it can get. It'll show you about the 80s. They weren't afraid what to put what they thought on TV. Not in the 80s, no siree. But I mean, it'll just show you, how much TV and questions and game shows haven't changed in 35 years. Because this is about 36 years that this aired. Well, 36 years. Yeah, yeah, 36 years. Be 37 this upcoming the upcoming December, because we've got bunches of questions and answers that you guys won't want to miss. Hey, Beeswax, it's going pretty good so far. How about for you? That's good. Can't complain, won't complain. Yeah, because if you can't complain, then there's not any reason to complain. You're the first one in here tonight. Sure, we'll get some more as the time passes by. Ah, DG stop. Oh, decent guy stopped in. Well, I wonder if he's going to stop in here tonight. Well, there's your answer, Roswell. He actually was. He actually was here. Yeah. Yeah. I said it was. It was a long time before. Said it probably about 40, 45 years ago that Fred Sanford died, or Red Fox died, and now it looks like Damon Wilson is joining him now. TV father and son reunited in heaven. Yep. Cheers to the PPK and crew on here. On tonight for 2 hours. So we got 2 hours, and there's going to be a couple of questions that, or no, maybe one question that you guys won't want to miss. But the question is that I have 27 questions because I didn't know how many questions we were going to do, and I said we never get through them in 2 hours, through all of it in 2 hours. Oh, you saw Red Fox in Vegas when he never changed his stand-up act for decades. Did he always act like he was having a heart attack on stage too, like he did in the show? Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question though, Beeswax. That's a very good question. See, I told you I don't know, but Steve Areno says that he's pretty sure they do. It's like, yeah, but it's like Sanford and Son. Red Fox was the old senile old man, getting himself in trouble, and Lamont's always the one that has to pull him out. That's the last. I think last time I saw Sanford and Son was probably in the '90s when they were showing it for a short time on Nick at Night. I've been doing research about Muslim. It's a funny. Well, yeah, it is, but I mean, they always say never judge a situation until you know the situation. Oh, and Esther bumper sticker. I was only familiar with Sanford and Son with well, Red Fox and Lamont, Fred Sanford and Lamont. Oh, he was. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, the babysitter. It's like you need something to watch. Well, Red Fox is on. Go watch him. Hi, Tammy. That's three. There's three of us in here. Think you've got the wrong person, MD. I'm not Asalam, but you are still welcome to stay here. Yep. There there is I said this now, MD Abid. He sounds like a Muslim. Beeswax. He sounds like one. I used to have some Muslim neighbors. They weren't the best, but I mean they're good people though. They're good people. Hey, Skylar. It's been a while since I've seen you. Are you still together with the other Skylar? Sorry, it knocked me off for a sec, but I'm back now. Um, I was trying to say I'm pretty good, doing pretty good, Tammy. I can't complain. How are you doing? Had a blast googling funny Yiddish words this afternoon. He's a he's a Smeckle. Supermarket Muslim. Sounds like a band name. It could actually be a band name. You never know. You never know. And that's, good that you're still with the other Skylar. Hopefully, I mean, you know what they say, if it's meant to be, they'll come back to you, and maybe you and the other Skylar are meant to be. Skylar it's like, it's like, "Hi Skylar, what's your husband's name?" "Skylar. We have the same name, Skylar and Skylar." The one, the only Tammy is in chat. I said it perfect. Oh, I said it perfectly. Ah, he's a putz too. Well, you never know. No, not everybody's busy on a Friday night, especially when you go in for 2 hours. Yeah, well, I mean, that's basically what I meant, Skylar. I said you guys got back together, so it probably was meant to be. Not that's why. Yes, I'm trying to pronounce your name, Zaxon. Didn't didn't have very good news on Wednesday, Tammy. I'm sorry to hear that. It's always good when you can get great news at a hospital appointment. Hello, buttermilk biscuits. Close. It's Zaxon like Zyson. Okay, Zyson. And is your eyesight not so good? Well, we haven't found anybody. I said we haven't found anybody, trolling yet. Trolling yet, Steve Areno. Maybe that's good. Oh, Skylar's grandma's in the hospital. Wow, that's the second time. That's the second time it's buffered for me. Eyesight is it's okay. It's a fluid tube behind my eye is the problem. Please call me Mr. Serguy Man, dude, or Bees for short. I always call him Bees. Did you know that there is a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? No, I did not. I did not, Zyson. That's some very useful information. My eyesight is okay. It's a fluid tube behind my the problem. Oh, so I guess so I guess it's so does that mean that you'll be sticking to glasses or contacts? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if some of our other people are going to join as well. I mean, we've got some new people, but I always stick around, until about 20 minutes into the stream uh, to find out if anybody else is coming in, and then around 20 minutes is when I prefer to start. You're gonna be spying on us for a while, Heather. Mm. Oh, you can get to level 4. I've been hearing some weird things. I said, I thought I was told that Donkey Kong was Cranky Kong, but they say Cranky Kong is Donkey Kong Jr. And then I said, and then I remember asking, I said, if Cranky Kong is Donkey Kong Jr., then who's the original Donkey Kong? And someone was like, well, that just means that if they're like, well, Cranky Kong, then Donkey Kong Jr. being pretty old, it sadly means that the original Donkey Kong has died. I was so sure that the original Donkey Kong was Cranky Kong. Is that? I also wear glasses, gold chunky frames. Oh, I'm guessing you still. Nope, nothing from Gage. Not since September of 2024. But Skylar, it is pretty concerning when the last message you hear from him was, "I'm going to the hospital, not feeling very good," and that's the last thing you hear from him. Want to whip Heather, whip her real good. Cranky, no, cranky, just like, spelled the original way with the C, not a K. That everybody in blue, instead of you having a wrench, we have a shield. YouTube changed the moderating system. So, in other words, it will just decide who wants that. So are they taking away everybody's wrenches and they'll have to redo them or something? What do you mean by it's changing the moderating system? I'm kind of confused by that, Lewis. Snarer than it should be. I might have to. Oh, that would. And surgery on your eye. Well, what am I saying? Any surgery. I was about to say eye surgery would cost a whole lot, but any surgery would cost a whole lot. No. What it meant, instead of having a rent symbol, we'll have a shield. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to why everybody. Okay, that makes sense to why Roswell has one, why Heather has one, why Tammy has one, and why you have one. Yeah, because I'm seeing shield. I'm not seeing wrenches. I'm seeing shields, and that obviously explains it. I drink an energy drink, and now I'm all Shiplix. Shiplix? Did I hear that right? Right, that's right, Flint Flipper, or Buttermilk Biscuits. Might just start calling you Flint Flipper now that your name is Flint Flipper. Because anybody new in here, they'll be like, "Who's Buttermilk Biscuits?" Yeah, Flint Flipper, no more wrenching. It's now shields. And I see the shields on everybody. Even you, Flint Flipper. Well, you're green, but you've got a star though. Yeah, I noticed the shield. At first I thought I want a gifted sub. Huh, those would be nice to win. Heather, it's a fluid tube behind my eye. It's narrower than it should be. It can cause headaches, vomiting, and it could even cause me to go blind, so I might have to have surgery. And we don't have to pay for. Oh, you don't have to pay for surgery in the UK? Huh, you're lucky. You're lucky, Tammy. We'd have to pay for it big time here. It's Yiddish. Yeah, that's cool. They're getting rid of the French symbol instead of the wrench. You'll be having a shield instead. Yeah, I've noticed it, but I didn't hear anything about it though. This is the first time I've been noticed in, because every other time, everybody in blues had wrenches. Oh man, Tammy, I wish we had your. I wish we had. In that case, Tammy, I wish we had your system where we wouldn't have to pay for hospital visits and surgeries. It seems like ever since YouTube brought up in 2005, it's changed its platform many times. Oh, so you got a month before you have to see the eye specialist. Ugh. If Heather's asking, so Tammy, how does that work? If hospitals and surgeries are free of charge, somebody must be paying somewhere. Price of medical going up big time. Yep, that, and probably next year they'll change it again. That's the problem with YouTube, Lewis. They're never, they're every time they change their platform, they're or change their sites, they're never satisfied. They always want to stay up with the later times. Always want to stay up to date. Oh, the government pays. Yeah, I mean, because 2005, you saw probably people like there were only a few people on YouTube. I mean, I said, maybe the only exception was PewDiePie, but and then it just built up over the years. It's, I guess it's a shield because we're Spartans. Yeah, and it's like in the meantime, we should do the Sparta from YouTube. I'm a fire in my laser. Yeah, it's scans and photos plus other tests done. They put stingy drops in my eyes that numbed them and made them go yellow. Ooh. Yeah, but the question is, what is what is beeswax, being gray, and what are you being green, Flint Flipper? Yeah, the blue is the policeman. I've always I had a friend that always told me, blue for the girls meant they had a pretty blue dress, and guys that had blue wrenches meant that they had a nice blue suit. That's what I was told. Well, maybe I'm thinking of something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Beeswax. I just remember, what from YouTube. I'm a fire in my laser. Yep, a 2 hour sesh tonight. So we're 22 minutes into the stream right now, and it's 7:31. So we will probably go and, well, let's see. Be minus 23 minutes. We'll probably be going until about 9 o'clock, and then that's probably when we'll cut it off because that's when I'll have to go to work. Now, is it? No, as if that was the case, Heather, we would have a say on the UK is running, and we don't. Oh, I was talking so much I did not see Spirit Stalker there. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Well, I mean, the thing is, it was nothing personal, Beeswax. I mean, I was due I said I had to unmod I said if you remember 2 years ago, I had to unmod everybody because so many people were modded and they weren't and they weren't coming back, so I had to do some, and then I guess I just left you and some others off. Nothing personal. Like I would mod you and Flint Flippler and Skylar and all them, but I'm just not looking for any new mods right now. And I don't think YouTube wants you to, you know, keep everybody blue. I think they wanna yeah. Yeah. Besides, if someone does if I mean, I don't something wrong to you, Beeswax, I'd fix it. Like how Column Joe did something wrong to everybody, that wasn't blue and timed them out for 24 hours. That is with her, she couldn't learn, but with her, that was a big no-no. That was a big no-no. I'm trying to look to see. special operations that are not. That's probably what it is. Okay, that obviously. They've obviously mixed it up here. I was gonna go with the one that I had right here, but oh, wait a second. Here's where we were. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. If you guys are ready, we can go ahead and start since we're about 30 minutes in. We're 26 minutes in so far. But I'm going to say that maybe not the first question. The second question might be a little hard for you, but the first question should be okay. But I think as long as you guys are ready, I'll bring on the questions. Since we're almost 30 minutes into the stream, I think everybody's ready anyway. Let me just get the question ready, or let me read it first so I'll know how to say it. Because there's been times that I've not been able to read it, and it's created a what's the word, not a startle, but a halt, a jolt or something. Let's see. Okay. For the first question, I said this will help if you have some noisy neighbors. If you have some noisy neighbors, then you may do well with this question. Here's the question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something that you do when you hear your neighbors fighting unusually. No, it's actually not laugh. Not laugh. Oh, you got noisy neighbors? Not call ICE, but Lewis got one. Yeah. Call the cops. Yep. Call the police. Number 4. Call the police. Oh, Tammy, the question was, name something that you do when you hear your neighbors fighting unusually. If it's not usual. Film them. I don't think you can film them through a door. You just, I think unless you're getting footage, you can't get it. The only thing you could get probably is audio from them, because their door, unless green door and that's open, then you can get some video footage. Blast to Life's crew just hits on my Gato Blaster. Oh, and you know what, Roswell, that is actually there. That's actually there. Yeah, turn up your TV or your radio. Number 3, turn up your TV or radio. Nope, you don't confront them. There is one way you can confront them, but it's not just going up to confront them. Just right. No, not ask if you can get in on the action. Is that true, Nadine? I didn't know that. Thanks. Go to their door and knock on their door and tell them to shut the... Well, you don't... Well, You do knock on something, but it's not the door you knock on. Pop off a couple 30 clips. Not yell shut up or yell at them. Make you something very loud. We got called the popos. But not doxing them. But yeah, that's what you do, Tammy. That's what you knock on. You knock on the wall. Number 6. Number 6, knock on the wall. Back for making my coffee. All right, Spirit Stalker, if you need the question is name something that you do when you hear your neighbors fighting unusually. Yeah, you knock on the door, but you don't knock on the window, but you do something on the window though. To make the noise less stressful, you might do this with your window. Try and tell them how sad they make you. Not drive your car through their living room to send a message. Oh, there. Okay, Tammy got one. Number 5. Ignore it. Yeah, just ignore it. Number 5. You still got 2 answers to give, and believe it or not, it's the top 2 answers, number 1 and number 2. Okay, Tammy got number 2. Close the door or the window. And now you've got 1 answer to give, and it's the number 1 answer. The number 1. I'm going to make sure that you haven't got number 1 yet, that I have not missed it. No, I haven't. It doesn't look like I've missed it. Go out. Not ask if you can join the party or order pizza to their house. But if somebody does pee on their lawn, blame it on the dog. You may stay out of it, but this probably would but number 1, this is something that people can't help but doing. They love doing this. And if they do this, then from what Beeswax said, you could get a laugh out of it. Yep, that's it, Tammy. That's the number 1 answer. Listen to what they're saying. Listen, number 1. It's what the 6 things you do. When you have a noisy neighbor, those are the 6 things that you may do when you hear your neighbors fighting unusually. That includes the first question of the 2-hour session. Now I'm going to give you one that I said is probably hard. I hope you guys were good. In history, social studies. Hope you had some good grades in history and social studies. This question will determine how well you did. All right. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Name a city important during colonial days. What was a city important during colonial days? Tinkle Monster time for you. Well, I just had a phone call. I had to take that. But anyway, I'm gonna get the ones because as soon as I asked that question, that's when the phone started ringing. My mom calling me. Let me see. Not St. Anthony. Not Columbus or Las Vegas. Gettysburg. Nope. New York. Nope. Not Hollywood. Not the Step. I told you this one was going to be a little hard. Not Texas. Not Texas. Texas is a state, and they're asking for cities. Like Spirit Stalker says, Houston, Dallas, Galveston. Nope. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, Spirit Stalker. These cities important during colonial days. None of them were in Texas. None of them were in Texas. They were all in other different states. Not Charleston. Okay, Skylar needs a hint. Okay, for the first hint, nope, not Los Angeles. My hint for you would be think big cities and big states. Big cities and big states. You'll come across them. Like the first one like the first one you'll find in Massachusetts. First one you'll find the first answer you'll find is in Massachusetts. It's not Los Angeles or Orlando or Washington. Nope, not Corbin, Massachusetts. This is the biggest. Number one is probably the biggest city you would know in Massachusetts. Well, if we if we need to question, do you guys want to skip this question and go on to the next one? Not Chicago. Hey, Jonathan. Okay, that's what I was looking for, Skylar. Yeah, Boston. Boston is the number one answer. Boston. City important during colonial days. Boston, number one. Question, Jonathan, is name a city important during colonial days? Well, Boston's the number one answer. It's a city. This as the question is a city important during colonial days. Yeah, Boston was the number one. Is Boston is the number one answer. I'm not sure why. Oh, Tammy got one. Plymouth. Plymouth, number 5 is Plymouth. But not Flint, though. Not New Orleans, and I'm not even sure what city 3 and 4 or what state 3 and 4 are from. I wasn't sure about Plymouth either, but you guys got that one. Nope, not any island, just a city, just cities, no islands involved. All right, Spirit Stalker says to skip this one. Who else wants to just skip this one and go on? Not too bad. I met my not so good news I got on Wednesday. Oh go ahead and tell Jonathan what it was. Burnt Stove, New York. No, but it wouldn't be Manhattan either. I think there is a town close to Manhattan, but I'm not sure if I'm thinking in the right place. Burnt Stone, New York is crazy. There's actually a place in New York called Burnt Stone. What would Peter's hometown be? Well, I've gotten 2 skips. If I get a couple more skips on this question, then I'll skip it. But I said I've already gotten one from Spirit Stalker and Tammy. The question is, what do you guys feel about skipping this question? She's like, this is why I like Roswell. Let's see. It's not Nashville. It's not Montreal. Not Washington. Oh, I got one from Skylar. Okay. Well, Roswell says skip. All right. That's 4. That's 4 right there. So I'll go ahead and skip this question. We'll, but we'll, um, but we'll reveal the other answers. So far, you got Boston. You got Boston and you got Plymouth. But here's the answer. Important during colonial days. Number 2. Philadelphia was number 2. All right. Number 3. Number 3 is Jamestown. Jamestown. And finally, the other one you couldn't get, a city important during colonial days. Number 4. Williamsburg. There's your answers. The ones you couldn't get. Philadelphia, Jamestown, and Williamsburg. I think I heard something about it. The Jamestown flood. Well, I said that probably, well, I thought that question was not going to be one of the best interests, but this, I have a feeling that some of these were mixed around. Yeah, that was later. I think this one was probably earlier. So that's what and then we'll put this one here earlier. That'll be the next one if we get to that one. Yes, prayer sent to Tammy. Prayer sent to her makes sure that she gets the help that she needs there. Okay. Right, is it right here? I think so. Okay. No, I did this one last night, so this is the one. This is the correct one. All right, here we go. Or I did a lot of these last night, but I'll start with this one since it's long. All right, next question. This one is also going to be a long question, not a long question, but it's going to be. This one has a lot of answers. All right, we got the top 7 answers to this question, and here's the question: name the most temperamental machine you own. What's the most temperamental machine you own? Nope, Spirit Stalker, it's not the phone. Not a flashlight either. Timmy says a computer. Not a computer. And we've also said not phone, but okay, Spirit Stalker did get one. TV. Skylar and Spirit Stalker got one. TV. Number 6. Number 6 is TV. What else could be a temperamental thing you own? Your not your fridge, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. Your washer, yeah, your washing machine. Number three, your washing machine. Hitachi magic wand. Were those around then? Got to remember, we're going retro. Most of these questions are from the Christmas episodes of '89. Sorry for my buffering. There was a call to there's a basketball game going on tonight, but it's away, and my mom wanted me to let me know the news about who's ahead at halftime. So anyway, and it's our team, so that's a good thing. But that'll probably drop. Let's see. Okay, now you said hi. Now I was just saying Hitachi magic wand. I'm not even sure if those were around then. A radio, but a radio was around then, but not a radio or a photocopy. Roswell got it. Roswell got it. Your car, or your automobile. That's number one answer. Your automobile. And we did get washing machine. John said that too. We got a washing machine on the survey, but not a dryer. Not a dryer and not a dishwasher. A 30-year-old battery charger. Would it even last 30 years old? I don't know. You think batteries would last maybe 1 or 2 years and then they go kaput. Let's see. We got the television. Okay, Jonathan got one, the VCR, number 7. I thought you guys were going to have a hard time getting that, but no, you got it. Yep, what was around 40 years ago, a VCR, number 7. Let's see, we've got a refrigerator's been guessed. It's not there. It's not a freezer, but Tammy did get one. Number 2, a lawnmower. A lawnmower. So all you guys need net left is 4 and 5. 4 and 5. They just well the VCR is there, so a DVD player wouldn't make it just right away. And Skylar's being and Roswell, I think he broke Skylar with the Hitachi magic wand. I think you broke her. You can't stuff meat curtains, by the way. Tammy's swamp donkey. She has a swamp donkey. I didn't know that. So obviously her swamp donkey is not on the survey. Beep. But I think I think we all know, Jonathan, you're not talking about a real donkey. You're just calling something a swamp donkey. Beeper. Nope, not beeper, not computer. That's been guessed. In the 80s, they had those ones, I'm pretty sure. Jonathan likes being an ass. Oh, he does, Tammy. But he loves being an ass to you, really. If he loves being an ass to somebody the most, it's you. Register. But don't take that so seriously, Tammy. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. He likes being an ass to you. Let's see. Not a register or a projector. We've got the car answer. She says she loves you too, Jonathan. Fax machine. Now there is a machine here, but it's not a fax machine. It's not a weed eater. We got a washing machine. There's another kind of machine, but what machine is it? It's not a copy machine. I don't even know if these are around anymore. Phone, not the phone or the landline phone or the record player or the typewriter or the VCR from watching dirty movies. Well, VCR has already been said, so it's not VCR is already up there. A calculator? Not a calculator or John's freezer, which he sticks his cock in every night. Chainsaw. Nope, not chainsaw. Dirty movies is crazy. That's Roswell's That's Roswell's sense of humor, Skylar. Dryer, that's your hot stepmom keeps getting stuck in. Yeah, her ass keeps getting stuck in the uh, in the dryer. He is a bit of a jackass, Matt. Yeah, but I know that you like that, Tammy. I know that that's your sense that yeah. I mean, you've got that sense of humor. Holy hell, Roswell, got that right. I watched 30 movies in the 80s. The local video store had a naughty section behind the curtain, and they didn't check ID. So you could actually sell porn movies to minors then. Today, that gets you in trouble. That gets you thrown in jail today. A remote control toy? No, not a remote control toy. These things are very these two things you haven't got yet, they're appliances. I mean, they're used around the house, so but what are they? They're not a remote control toy or a garbage disposal. Dial up internet? Did they have dial up internet in the 80s? Did they even have the internet in the 80s? My stepsister got caught in a dryer once. Oh, wow. I'm sure that was not a pleasant experience for her, Flint. War. Nope. Let's just hope it is not a horny guy who finds her stuck in the dryer. Oh, yeah. Crazy. No, my bud just rented them. Oh, well, if your bud was 21, then, he was very perfectly legal to. Tammy says a Hoover and a vacuum. And Tammy and Spirit Stalker, yeah, you got one. Vacuum cleaner number 5. And of course, the Hoover vacuum, if you remember their motto, Hoover, nobody does it like you. Now, just got one more to go, and that's the one that you guys have not gotten yet. That I'm not even sure if they're still around in the house, but they were apparently used in the 80s, I guess. Let's see. So, but since it's the 80s, it's not going to be Alexa, but maybe but not a coffee percolator or a fan or a radio. What's the question? Oh, Scratching Boomers is here. Um, Scratching Boomers question. Scratching Boomers is name the most temperamental machine you own. They've gotten everything. It's not a walkie-talkie or a telephone or a microwave or a garage door opener. It's not an ice cream machine, but but like I did tell you, it is a machine. It is a kind of machine. It's not an iron. I did tell you that there is another machine on here, so number 4 is a machine, but you don't but you can't figure out what kind of machine it is. Guess who's horny? Jonathan, you're always horny. You're always horny, Jonathan. If you're horny, you know what you need to do. You know the person you need to talk to when you're horny. That's Tammy. Go talk to her since you're horny. She'll make you feel better. Let's see. Motorcycle, nope. Waffle maker, nope. Not a go kart or a Japanese robot turlet. Japanese robot toilet. Jonathan has the horn. Beeper was a good answer. I heard that, Roswell. Cray. I hate when my vacuum's on the fritz. No, not toaster. I have the feel Foreman, not a Foreman grill or a pager or a television. But it's kind of like host was always like, yeah. Host was kind of like when the TV answer was there. Yep, always have your TV on. Your TV will be temperamental if you don't have it on Family Feud. Let's see. A weed eater? Nope. And not a coffee percolator. Hesitations? Not hesitations, and remote's been was yeah, remote control was guessed, or remote control toy was, but it wasn't a remote control toy, and it's not a remote control in general. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure there are some people that still use this today. Certain jobs, I think, probably use it today. Speakers? Nope, not speakers or water heater. You guys can tell me after you figure this out if you if any of you use it today. I'm sure the majority of you will probably say no. Not a generator or a clock or a fridge. Tammy, I'm horny. Matt said to talk to you. Well, it ain't gonna suck itself. Ooh. Tammy, I think he's trying to tell you something. He says he wants somebody to suck it, and I think we know who the one he wants to suck it is. The only question is, will Tammy take the offer? My peachy neighbors are dumb AFs. Oh, that was the first question about your neighbors fighting. Typewriter, flashlight. Nope, not can opener. Jonathan or Hoover will help it suck anything. 608 for you. Beefaroni got it. Beefaroni just got it. Beefaroni just got it. Well, I mean, I know you're young, Skylar, but I think you're pretty mature for your age, though. All right, but there you go. Beefaroni got it. Sewing machine. Yep, sewing machine. That is number 4. And I said I don't think anybody uses sewing machines anymore. But then I thought, wait a second. What about like tailors and everything? I'm sure they sew suits together. I'm thinking tailors probably use a sewing machine today. I'm thinking that's probably one of the things today. You know who Beef is? Beefaroni. Ever since we met him day one, Roswell, he's always been Beefaroni. And be glad that Beefaroni came in because he saved you from that question. Oh, grandmother still uses a sewing machine. Okay. Do you know what a fluffer is in the adult movie business? No. Can you please stop showing me? This is the first time I've seen you, I man. I've not been showing you attitude at all. Yeah, beefaroni is beefaroni. Well, yeah, but don't you remember? Makes me want to eat a hot dog. Yum. Well, I don't remember showing any attitude towards you. Okay. If you went to my school, what's my school's name? Because I think if you can't name my school's name, then I'll know you're lying. What was the high school I graduated from? He's lying. He's lying. Now to get to the serious comments. Tammy said she had to use a sewing machine in high school. Mm, I'm glad for hot dog buns. No spamming, I man. Yep. All right. Gotta go eat. Oh, gotta go eat. Well, Thanks for being with us for the first hour, Skylar. You spent an hour with us. Too bad you can't stay the second hour, but at least you got to be here for the first hour. You have fun, and it was fun. And remember, Skylar, we'll do this tomorrow, but tomorrow is only 7 to 8 because 7 to 8 because I've got work at 9 on Saturdays now. So tomorrow, so we're getting 2 hours tonight, but tomorrow's only going to be one. So we'll just do the other. We'll do the original. Just call it the Power Hour tomorrow. Oh, you'll be back. Oh, you'll be back. Okay. Well, that'd be good. I'll see. Yep. I'll see you when you come back. Made an outfit from. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, Power Hour. Yeah. We call it Power Hour. It's only 1 hour. All right, we've already done 1 hour. We've got 2 hours tonight, so let's get back to some more questions. Okay. I hope you like your postal carriers, people. Hope you like your postal carriers because this is the next question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something you associate with postal workers. Well, I'll upload some other content, but I mean, most of my fans, I mean, everybody, here likes the game, so I mean, I gotta keep up the spirit. Let's see. Let's see. Dogs. Let's see, dogs. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker and Scratching Boomers. Dogs. Dogs, number one. Or I'm sorry, not dogs, number one. Dogs are number three. No, the next one was number one with Spirit Stalker, Tammy, and Flint all saying mail and Central saying delivery, and boxes and envelope. Okay. Well, mail. Mail, that's the number one answer. Mail. Trucks. Okay, there you go. Scratching Boomers, the big mail trucks, number six. Not a delivery though, but there you go, Spirit Stalker, the uniform. The uniform they wear, number four, the uniform. Oh, and Scratching Boomers also said uniform. But it is not Jeep or stamps though. In fact, just need 2 and 6 now. That's all you need. Um okay, I had to see what they were. It's not mail vans unless you want to consider them mail trucks, then yes. Uh, but it's not packages. He's near now. Workplace shootings in the 80s. Oh, no. Hope not. Let's see. We've got the mail, the obvious answer. Not stamps. Don't go postal. It's not boxes or walking. Question, Jonathan, is name something you associate with postal carriers. It's not envelopes. Grumman vehicles. You need to write people's name and do a quiz. I I should, but then they'd have to give them the study. I'm officially 45. Oh, Jonathan is 45 today. You can have umpires in chat to verify who got answers first. It may show up different. It may show up different though for some other people. Like I may see someone getting it first, and it may come up on their screen that they got it first. But John is officially 45 today, so I think we need to stop game for a second, sing to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jonathan. Stay out of the. Might want to stay out of the freezer for your birthday. Give your little cock of mine a break. Happy birthday. No way, Jose. John, you are 42 years younger than me. 42 years younger? If he's 42 years younger, you're 87 Central Delete? You're 87? That would make you 87. Hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. Good to see you. Government or sorting out the mail. Well, it has to do. These both have to do with mails. They have the mail in there. Collect. Where did like right-sided drive box trucks? Yeah, you can collect the mail, but how? You know, you'd have to go to where to get the mail. You're welcome, Jonathan. Have some gummies, you old fart, Jonathan. If I had known, I'd have gotten Jonathan a blow-up doll and a puncture repair kit. Huh. How long would that have? How long would that have been sent from? How long from the UK would that have taken to get to Jonathan here in the United States? Roswell says he'll be right back. Okay, Roswell, we'll be when you get back. I did sing it. Did you hear, John? Jonathan, I could play "Happy Birthday" to you on the bagpipes. Wow, you're old, bro. Only trouble with playing the bagpipes at this time of night, my neighbors might have a problem with it. They'll complain you're being too noisy, Heather. Thanks, Tammy. Yep, you'll go to mailboxes. Mailboxes is what's something postal is with postal carriers. Number 6, mailbox. And something else involves mail or something postal carriers. Number 2, collecting from post office. Nope, not the post office. 2 or 3 weeks, I would guess. A flag? Nope, not flag. You associate with postal carriers. Treats for the dog. Oh, they would love that. But it's not treats for the dog or the US. This is something that a mail carrier though would have every day though. If he didn't have it, he wouldn't be able to get he wouldn't fit all of it onto his big mail truck. I got a female snow girl in the freezer. She's all mine tonight. P.O. boxes, not P.O. boxes or pepper spray. Yeah, there you go. His mailbag. His mailbag. Number 2 is his mailbag. His mailbag, number 2. Number 2, his mailbag. Me? No, Boquito, I'm not. You can rest assured I'm not I'm not one of those people. Everybody here could vouch for me too. They know I'm not. Okay, now let me read the next question so I can make sure I get this one right. Okay, here we go. Next question. The next question here, we got the top 4 answers to this question. Here's the question this time. This time the question is, name a request people make when choosing a plane seat. What's a request people make in choosing a plane seat? Well, I had my appointment with specialist today. Hello, Feathers Creature, and hello, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? How are you, Feathers, and how are you, Cheryl? Let's see. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl got the number 1 answer, and Tammy did, and Tammy too. A window seat. Window seat, number 1. Not first class, but okay, there you go, Cheryl. An aisle seat, number 3. We got the window seat answer. Side. Nope, Feathers, it's not a side seat. We got the aisle seat. It's not the food. It's not food or no kids near them. Not good. Oh, your report was not good, Cheryl? Oh no. Everything all right? Plenty plenty of leg room. Nope, close to the bathroom. Nope, a wing window. I can well, I can't consider the side because the side is not one of the answers, Feathers. That's the problem. It's not one of the answers. Otherwise, I would consider it. Not near the wing or the bathroom seat or near in the Archon seat. No one's sitting next to them. Nope, not aircon. No, it's cancer in my left lung. Ooh. Can they get that removed? It's only it's is it a bad stage? Did they say what stage cancer it is? Near the bathroom, pillow, blankets, near an emergency seat. Nope, wine served. Hi. Hi, man. Prayer sent to you. Yes. Everybody pray for Cheryl. I put only side, it's general. Well, I mean yeah, but it's not the answer though. There's 2 and 4. I mean, you've gotten window seat and aisle seat, but this is a different seat though. Don't know yet. Still have to get biopsy and possibly removed. I hope they get it, Cheryl. I really do. Can you please give a clue? Non-stop flight. Nope. Um, it's not a non-stop flight. But Feathers is asking me to give you guys a clue, so nope, not here. Well, not away from children or handicap seat, but I mean, they are trying to get away from something though. They are trying to get away from something, Number 2, they are trying to get away from something, but it's not children they're trying to get away from. They're trying to get away from some horrible, horrible stuff. No, we got the aisle. We got the aisle seat. What they're trying to get away from, they want a section where, no, not drunk people or annoying kids or gassy passengers, not near the bathroom. The closest you've probably got is, no, it's not away from hairy men or egg farts or noisy kids. They want to be away from something that can really bother them. First class, where's the clue? Okay, there you go, Roswell. That's what I meant. The no smoking or smoking section, number 2. No smoking or smoking section, number 2. And number 4, well, let's see, number 4, I could probably get a promise there is no burnt meatloaf served. Close to the cockpit. Emergency exit, no, away from engines. I'm sure you're going to get through this. Yeah, you are going to get through this. You are going to get through this. We believe in you, Cheryl. We believe in you. Prayers for you every night until they get it moved. That's yeah. I gave you. Well, that's because Roswell got one of the answers. Number 2. Number 2, you would want to get away from smoking or non-smoking. Have a smoking or non-smoking section. So that was number 2. My number 4 one is that you just want. I mean, you might feel special if you get this one. Can't smoke on a plane. You'll end up in cuffs. They allow smoking in the. Um, Now, if you do you can smoke, but I'm not sure if this is definitely a first. This is something for not a first class seat or a business class seat, but I mean, if you got, but you'd have to pay really good tickets for this to sit up here. You know, you'd want to sit in what? If you wanted to pay big tickets, you would be paying what? Or or you would want to be sitting where if you paid big money? Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to sit next to a Karen. It's not executive seating or VIP seats or first class or pilot seat or mile high seat. It's not the back seat, but if you want, I mean, it wouldn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be the first seat, but it could actually be the first, you know, pilots have places of like they've got four seats in each part, you know, and you would want to be sitting in one of those four seats because then you would be sitting in the front. What kind of row are you sitting in? If you sit in the first row, then yeah, the first row, yeah, the front row. Feathers got it. The front. Well, Tammy said row, and then Feathers said front row. So yeah, there you go. Hey, did you know? Everybody knows about it. Ivy cabin. Yo, yeah, you got it. You got it. Yep, there's your four answers to how you may request a choosing a seat or choosing a plane seat. Epstein and Mar-a-Lago. If she did, Jonathan, then that I'm wondering if that's probably what's wrong with her leg. Sure, but but the way I'm talking to Cheryl and everything, I don't think she's a smoker. Is she? I miss you. I miss you too, Cheryl. I really do. Every day. I quit years ago, but that's what caused it. Oh dear. Oh, it's all right, Tim. At least you're here. At least you're here. That's the most important thing. And that also means that you'll be able to join us for a few questions. Cheryl, I ain't gonna lie, that just scares me. I think we're all a little concerned for her, Heather. I think we're all concerned a little for her. I'm I'm worried about you too, Cheryl. Steve Aroni, quit offering me money to say bad things about Heather. It's February. Yep, Steve Aroni. Peter said February was the month he was going to be nice to Heather. So he said, you know, he can't take bribes. Besides, he'll have his own insults next month when it's March. Enjoy February, Heather, because that's the month. This is the month that he says he's going to be nice to you. I'm going through it too, Cheryl. We can do it together. Yeah, team up with Jonathan. You know, you guys can be, you know, in good spirits together, hoping everyone comes out a winner. I spare. Too bad Shan got a life tonight and is out being social or something. Yeah, she probably would have a love of this. All we can do is pray and hope that they can cut it out of my lung. Yes, that's what we can hope. Yeah, just a call, and saying, they're like, so you going anywhere before you go to work? I was like, no, I'm just streaming. I'm not really going anywhere before I'm going to work. I'm spending time with friends on here though. Yeah, well, actually, Lana was the first one that called. Now that we can get back to it, I have to, as there is a chance I can go blind in my right eye. No, we don't need that. What is going on, man? We need to go 22, find out about the old lady in the woods. The weather's fair. It's in the 30s and 40s, so it's warmer than it was last week. Last week how I was wearing my bonnet, and this week I'm not. I'm expecting a call on Monday to set up appointment for consultation and then schedule biopsy and possibly surgery at the same time. I'll keep you posted. Yes, please do keep us posted. I found out last night my dad's got bowl cancer last night. He's in Australia. It's a good tip. Well, they still haven't gotten an appointment for my mom either, it's not sure, still not sure if she's got colon cancer or not. That could have been a fake. They're saying, the home test can be a fake test, so I don't know. Let's hope not. It's like we're all having problems with our parents or our parents or ourselves today. Oh, all right. But anyway, I got yeah, we'll be praying for your dad, Tim. We'll be praying for you, Cheryl. We'll be praying for you, Jonathan. Told my oldest, but said she suspected. Yeah, we'll be praying for you. Yep, I'll be praying for your pop. Mm, I'll be praying for Cheryl. I'll be praying for Jonathan. I'll be praying for Tim's dad. It is sad, Heather. It is sad. Tim, it's cancer in my left lung. Mm. So I'll pray for each other. If you want to, we can do that right now, or just say a prayer after the stream. Cancer is not a death sentence anymore. Yeah, you can beat it. You can beat it. My my cousin had stage 3 cancer, and and he's still alive. I mean, and we're just saying, he's lucky to still be alive. He's lucky to still be alive. Hope if my mom has colon cancer, I hope that it's a very low level. All right. I would ask you, because we don't have one in here. Did we used to have one in here? Well, I think all of us know at least one Jack, right? One Jack. Take Jonathan's underwear with me for luck. Oh, that's just something. So I'll take a moment. Let's have a moment of silence, and then let's all pray for one another. All right. Let's observe a moment of silence. Let's observe a moment of silence for all the people that we've mentioned. Cheryl, Jonathan, Tim's dad, possibly my mom, and Tammy for her surgery for her eye surgery. So I'll observe a moment of silence right now for everybody. Okay. Okay. We got that moment of silence in. All right. Now, you were asking about, Jack. Well, let's see if you know these Jacks that they're talking about. Let's see if you know these Jacks that they're talking about, Roswell. All right. Here we go. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Yes. Amen. Amen. You really, but if you real, I said he's not here tonight, but if you really want somebody to lead a prayer for you, the man to do it is 1SP. 1SP is the man to do it. He usually leads prayers. Uh, of course. No, not Jack Frost, but I'll go ahead and read you the first question to understand what I mean. Top 5 answers to this question. No, not Klugman either. No, no. Here's the question, Peter. The question is, in many stories and okay, okay. Here's the question. Question. Oh, you watch my ads in full. Thank you, Lewis. No, it wouldn't be Jack the Ripper. No, the question is, in many stories and rhymes, there are many characters named Jack. Tell me one. Yep, we're missing Shan, 1SP. I know Tim came in. So we got him. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Now we get the real answers. Okay. Heather says Heather and Spirit Stalker say, or Heather, Spirit Stalker, and Cheryl and Jonathan, you guys are all saying Jack and the Beanstalk. Congratulations, everybody. Jack and the Beanstalk is the number 1 answer. Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, Jack Benny. Oh, oh, Jack Benny. It's not Jack Benny, but he's not from a story. But I'll remember that Jack Benny quote and everything that I learned from him. Now, you said it didn't come from him. I always remember seeing it first on his show. You must never assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Mm. All right. Now, let's see. Jack Frost may not be there, but let's see. Uh, okay, Jack B. Nimble. Okay, yeah, Jack B. Nimble is there, Cheryl. He's number 4, and or Cheryl and Roswell. Jack B. Nimble, number 4. And then Tammy says Jack and Jill. Yep, Jack and Jill, number 3. We got Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack and Jill. Okay, Heather got one. Jack Horner. Jack Horner. Oh, come on, Roswell. You and yes, I'll say it. There's nobody in a story named Jack Mehoff. And yes, I know what it sounds like. It's not Jack Frost. We got Jack and Jill. It's not Jack Baker or Jack Hoff. Jack Be Quick, Jack Jump Over the Candlestick. Not him. Not him. We've got little Jack Horner, yes, but who's the other Jack eating his pudding pie? Peter assumes all the time. Roswell, then does he make an ass out of you and or does he make an ass out of him and me? Cheryl, no, Cheryl wasn't the one that said mean yellow pudding pops. It's not Jack Meatloaf. You got one. You've got one you haven't got yet. Hope you're not constipated, Timmy. If you haven't pooped in 19 days, I hope you're not constipated. Just an ass out of him. Not jumping jack or jack shit. Timmy, I knew you were full of. Jack. It's not Jack Meatloaf. No, Bill Cosby. No. Yeah, Bill Cosby was the one that said yellow pudding pops. Little story about Jack and Diane and American kids growing up as best as they can. What was Jack's last name, though? In fact, you were close, Jonathan. You had the correct last name. Oh, Shanny's in the house. Shanny's in the house. We were saying we were missing some people, and Shan was one of the upcoming people missing, and she's here now. Now, I was going to say Jonathan was close, when he said jack shit and everything. Well, he got the correct last name or he got the first last name correct. Yeah, that Jack person starts with an S. It's Jack, but what does the S in Jack's name stand for? He's Jack. I've been constipated before. It's not fun. Hey, who hasn't been constipated before? Not Jack Shitsky, but he does start with an S though. Then Ripper. No, he's Jack, not Jack Squat. You're still just getting the S right though. Not getting the. I've been constipated since I was 8. Not Jack Floor. Jackass. Not Jackass or Jack Floor. Maybe I should give you guys a hint for this one, even though I don't know much about this character either. Not Jack Rabbit. I almost gave. Not Jack Off. But I did give you. Oh, Cheryl got it. Jack Sprat. Yep, Jack Sprat, number 5. Those are the Jacks from stories and rhymes that you might know. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. Engage with us, Shanny. Don't lurk. All Shanny said was rape, and then she doesn't say anything else. Yoo-hoo! Shanny Camp, come out wherever you are. All right. I think if anybody worked at a office, they could take this. Okay? Question would be this. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something office workers forget to turn off at the end of the day. Name something office workers forget to turn off at the end of the day. The computer, yeah, they'll forget to turn off the computer. Cheryl and scratching boomers. Yep, computer, and Spirit Stalker too. There you go. You guys got computer. Number 5, bottom of the survey. Now let's see what else you guys can get. Okay, now I'm going from the last answer to the top answer. Tim and Heather said lights. So there you go. We went from the bottom of the survey to the top of the survey. Way to go, Tim and Heather. Lights is the number 1 answer. But Cheryl also got one, a typewriter. Yeah, a typewriter, number 2. Let's see, alarm. Not the alarm. Lights. Yeah, don't be a schmeckle, Shanny. calculator. Their boss. No, no, not their boss. Not the cooler, but but the photo. Yep, yep, Tammy. A copy machine. Number 3 is a copy machine. Photocopy. Yep, number 3, a copy machine. Now just got to get one more answer. What is something else they forget to turn off? It's not the AC, not the phones. Oh, she loves us. She loves us. See, Jenny loves us. Yay. Not the fax machine. Dildos, no names mentioned. No. Hi, Jan, how are you, love? Tim says, we're on 80s questions, and you could say, cocksuckers, no probs in the 80s. I'm here, had to piss after the rape. Yeah, Shan's here now. And Tammy just got it, the coffee machine. Yep, the coffee machine. You forget to turn off the coffee pot at night, you're going to have some hot coffee in the morning. Yep, the coffee pot. That's what they forget to turn off. That's all they forget to turn off after a day at the office. I like how she says John and his vile penis. Okay, here's a good one. Got the top 4 answers to this question. Question for this one is, name a kind of place people sunbathe. Name a kind of place people sunbathe. I had McDonald's earlier and thought of you, PPK. Yes, yes, and probably in about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes, I'll have to hit the road and get ready for work. But I've still got but let's see. I've got at least 22 minutes with you guys. So probably about 25 minutes left. Shan. Shan, you can peg me anytime, Tim says. Oh, and now we're getting answers. Peter, Scratching Boomers, and Spirit Stalker all say the beach. There you go, you 3. The beach is the number 1 answer. Beach. And Spirit Stalker, you say pool. Yep, swimming pool, number 3. Number 3. When I shit it out in the morning or in the middle of the night, since it's McDonald's, I shall also think of you. I want a McGriddle now. You could now. It's only $6.50 for you. After this stream, you could go to McDonald's and get a McGriddle if you wanted to, Roswell. Let's see. Oh, Peter Nord also said the pool, so he also got number 3. Okay, Timbo. Tanning salon. Not the tanning salon, but Spirit Stalker did get the roof, number 4. Rooftop, and Cheryl says the backyard. Backyard, number 2. That's it. That is all the places where you will sunbathe. All 4 of them. Could you really sunbathe? I don't think you could really sunbathe in an oven. Think you'd get lotion all over the stove, and you'd ruin your stove. Have to wipe it off so none of your other food sounds yummy. All right. Welcome back, Skylar. Welcome back. John's got to go touch himself because I said that. Be right back. Oh. Okay, then. Heathen. Cheryl, darling. Yep. Welcome back, Skylar. All right. Next question. We got the top 5 answers to this next question. Here's the question. Question is, or is this the right one? Yeah, I think so. Question is, name something people. Okay. Okay, this is going to be kind of a hard question if you don't get it. So hold more. So hold on more to this. Here we go. I just want to make sure. I just want to see if this is, nope, that's not it. That's probably on the next one. It's on the next one. So we're like 6 questions away from the funny one. Even if we don't get it tonight, we'll get it tomorrow night. Let's see. Okay. Yes, Timmy has. Okay. Question is, name something people often do when they're eating alone and waiting for their food to arrive. That's the question. And Colin Joe, you. Oh, while they're waiting for their food. Yes, scratching boomers. They drink. They drink, which is number 3. Drink alcohol. Not drink coffee. They're only drinking alcohol, unfortunately. Nice. Peter says smoke, and scratching boomers say smoke. There you go, guys. Smoke is number 4. And I see the first, and I see the answer. I see the top answer being there. Spirit Stalker says read. There you go, Spirit Stalker. That's the number 1 answer. Oh, and I want to give credit to the others. Heather also said read. So there you go. There you go, girls. The number 1 answer, read. Let's see. After read, we've gotten smoke. We gotten drink coffee. Look at the phone. They're not looking at their phone, but Peter, they are looking at people or looking around. Yes, Peter, they are looking at people or looking around. Let's see. Just got to get one more answer, and that's number 5. Not talk on the phone or goon around. They may goon around. Their minds may turn to goon after this. Make small talk? No, because usually I don't notice your answers. Cup of coffee? No, we already guessed that, and read's been said. Talk to others? Nope. Or tea? What's the query? Don't act like a Karen. Not check the time. I don't usually pay attention to people's answers. People watch. Well, number 2, Heather, was look at people or around, so. Stella says, hi, John. Play Candy Crush. No, not play Candy Crush. Lopez. No cell phones back then. Right. No cell phones back in 1989. Get up on the table and dance. No. Maybe use not use a payphone or turn on the jukebox or lounge. Not use the bathroom or look at the menu. Use the bathroom and write Peter's phone number on the bathroom stall. Ooh. I could tell Heather's message. For a good time, call Peter North. Something you do while waiting for your food. Is that the question? The question is this one. It goes like this. Name something people often do with when they're eating alone and waiting for their food to arrive. Heather said, well, actually, yeah, Peter, this is, because I'm saying this is, that's why you got calls around Christmas time, 1989. And I'm sure you got many calls in going into 1990 as well. We're almost into 1990. We almost are. Let's see. Not play with themselves. I mean, they're at a restaurant waiting for their food to arrive, so they wouldn't do that. Oh, go for a walk? Nope. Not go for a walk or go to the toilet or do nothing or visit with another table. Not check your watch or your time or flirt with any MILFs. Not visit the glory hole or make room by pooping out breakfast. When I'm waiting on my food, I usually do a bump. Hey, Steezy Luck. I would order a drink. Spirit Stalker, you would what? Oh, play with yourself. Let's see. Daydream. Shan, did you wear underwear at McDonald's tonight? Read the menu. Wave Jonathan's underwear around. Okay. Now Now we're getting personal. Now we're getting personal here, people. Now, I knew at one point this stream was going to get too personal, and it's hit it right now. Spirit Stalkers admits that she'll play with herself at the restaurant, and then Tammy will admit she'll steal Jonathan's underwear and just wave it around for luck. And now I'm just saying, I'm saying we've reached the crazy point tonight. We've reached the crazy point. Hum the music? No, not humming any music. And they may not even play me music. Hey, Shan, the mayor of San Diego is openly gay. His name is Todd Gloria. Guess what his nickname is when he pissed us off? Is that true? Is that true, Shan? Is Peter right? Are you wearing granny panties? Oh, okay. Okay. Spirit Stalker got it. Yep, Spirit Stalker got it. Number 5 is right or doodle. Right or doodle. Doodle is drawing, so right or doodle. Number 5. Spirit Stalker got you the ant. Spirit Stalker got you the bank right there. Or the round. Or the full question, that is. What? Yeah, Tammy, use Jonathan's underwear as a bag to carry my food home. Keeps it not. Oh. Oh. It's going to stink later. Tammy, if you bring your food home in Jonathan's underwear, you're going to have the risk of it stinking later and not have a nice smell to eat. Put your food in his underwear at your own risk. Oh, you washed him for him. I wear nose plugs when I go south. Oh, look who's here. Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. I am SS. I'm glad you guys accept me for who I be, though. Jen, that's an awesome burn, love. Yeah, we all know you escaped prison, Epstein. Jen, that's an awesome burn, love. Monaco is Arizona. Okay, what's P Spanish Hills? Okay, now here's the next question. Next question is this one. We got the top six answers to this question. Here's the question this time. This time, the question is, name a way that a kid entertains a friend who's sleeping over. Name a way to entertain a kid who is sleeping over. Yeah. Watched Spirit Stalker says watch TV or videos. That's the number one answer. Scratchy Boomers and Spirit Stalkers say play games. There you go, play games. Number 2. Not any Playboy magazines. Upstate New York, California. Dance. Well, they don't dance, but they do something close to it, though. A pool party? Nope, not a pool party, but yep, scary stories. That is there. That is there. Number 6. Ghost stories. Spirit Stalker, you got it. Number 6, ghost stories. We did get the video games answer. The cards. Tammy says a pillow fight. Yep, a pillow fight. Number 5 is a pillow fight. Just got to get 3 and 4 now. Not hide the gerbil. Oh, eat. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Number 3 is eat. Number 3 is eat. And number 4, you were close. You were close when you said dance, but it's not exactly dance. But I mean, you do have, but when you dance, you do involve this, though. Play with toys. Not exactly play with toys. Respond on his sister in the shower. Watch Peter North's striptease. Peter, do you remember EFD? Peter, LOL. Roswell, we will need some Roswell, we need some messed up answers in here, she says. Build a fort. Go blind staring at scrambled Skinamax. Hide and seek. Ouija board. Just kidding. Tent in backyard. Nope. We got him, Skylar. Still, no, not steal the parents' car. Shan's EFD. Not play fight or sneak alcohol in. I guess you never met him then. Well, he's a guy on here who got caught spying on his sister changing when he was younger. Ooh, that's a really messed up thing. Read the Bible? No, not read the Bible. Of course, I had one friend do that once. When he was over at my house, and he lost his life at 20 back in 2014 at 27 years old. May he rest in peace. Okay, there you go. There you go. Um, yeah. What it was is that he was not feeling good the last week of his life, and then he was at one of his friend's house, and it's kind of like they just stayed there, not really doing anything, and then and we know him, so it's kind of like So my dad was like, well, if they had done something, if they had called the doctor and haven't seen about them, then they probably could have saved his life. He's like, if your friend and you guys and they were coworkers and he's at his coworker's house not feeling good, he needs to call the doctor. I mean, I think if the doctor was called, they could have saved his life. That's what they said. What happened, Heather, was that he was using a lot of drugs and just shut down his body. Drugs and it just shut down his body. $20 on tails for the coin toss. But that's the story. That's the story. A lot of people thought he was a great person, though. But that's what happened. I mean, and his sister, wow, bless her heart, she's just going through so much and everything. She's got a child, and her brother died in 2014. A few years ago, her husband died of cancer, very, very sick. It's very sad. Came to my mind for what they could. Boy, it is a girl at a boy's sleepover. No, he wasn't incest. No, he wasn't incest. I'm saying his sister was married to someone not in their family. I said, I said, I said, it's kind of like, after he passed away, his sister has been married to another guy for a long time, but the guy she was married to, I mean, she even set up something that said her husband was very, very sick, and few days later, he didn't make it. No, he didn't spy on his sister. He didn't spy on his sister. No, he didn't spy on her. Shan, the Philadelphia cocksuckers and the Pennsylvania pussy lickers are playing in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we know you have a dirty mind, Skylar. But yep, that was the question to what you do when there's a friend over. Don't want you guys to see the next question though. Who knows? That could be one. That could be a final question. I don't know. All right. Anyway, all right. Here we go. Let's see how you guys do with this one. This one is going to be easy. I think this is easy. Well, Shan loves when I say everything out loud. Of course I'm going to do it. Just to please her. And if we get Aaron in here, might get him to say tits again. My 19-year-old cousin was killed in '99 in a hit and run. I was 16 oh, that had to be hard on you. That had to be hard on you, Tammy. That had to be really hard on you. Yep, I was 13 in 99. All right. Now this one should be easy for you. This next question should be easy for you. Got to pee. Start without me. Okay. They may finish it, Roswell. This is a really easy question, I think. All right, here we go. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something people must be legally old enough to do. It was, as I grew up with him, we were close. Uh, you got to be, yep, you guys are saying it. Jonathan said it. Jonathan started off saying it. And then Peter said it. Heather said it. Skylar said it. There you guys go. Drink or buy alcohol. That's the number 1 answer. Drink or buy alcohol. Number 1. And Jonathan says to vote. There you go. There you go, Jonathan. Vote. Number 2. And you guys may be, and Shannon, Peter, Jonathan, Heather, you guys might be surprised, but it's not on the survey. Cheryl, same time tomorrow, 7 o'clock my time, so 5 o'clock your time. So when it's 5 o'clock for you, know that it's 7 o'clock and I'll be on for an hour tomorrow. So come at 5 o'clock your time tomorrow and I'll be here. I'll be here at 7 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock your time. What? We have to be old enough to, yeah, smoke is not on the survey, surprisingly. Eat, no, buy lottery, nope. Vote, well, we did get the vote. Shit. She says shit. Heather got one. Drive. Drive. Number 3 is drive. Number 3 is drive. And like I said, buying cigarettes, smoking was not on the board. The question, Tammy, is name something people must be legally old enough to do. So far, they've got drink, buy alcohol, vote, and drive. They just need to get some other things. It's not be born. Skylar, or I guess I thought somebody already said fuck, but no, I guess not. But it's not that. Gamble. Okay, there you go. There you go, Tim. Gamble. Number 5. Gamble. And now you just need number 4. And nope, number 4 is not get an abortion or join the service or eat Heather's meatloaf or get a jobby job. Pearl necklace, Tim. We do drive. We don't pay for a prostitute unless this prostitute is well, we're not gonna go there. Tammy, I just uploaded a new video on my YouTube. I have a ghost friend in my room. Cheryl, be safe, kid. We love you. Oh, I gotta see this on. Smoke. Nope, it's not smoke. That's been guessed. I'll get it to you when you guys get it. John, how much he paid for his ovules? Oh, question, Roswell, is name something people must be legally old enough to do. Thought you were going to be nice to her in February, Peter. That must have been what he meant when he said I'll probably have to wait till March to it. Oh, Heather got it. Get married. Get married. Number 5. Number 5 is get married. But you guys, I think that even though we've done the even though we've gotten the 2-hour spot, we always put one question in after. So do you guys want to do one more? You guys do want to do one more question? It might be a little hard, but do you want to try one more question or do you want to save it for tomorrow? Yes. Yes. I think those yeses mean try it. Yeah, one more. Okay, here we go. Last question. The last question we have tonight is this question. We got the top 6 answers to this last question. Here's the question. Question is, name something specific. Um, okay. Okay, here's the question. Question right here. All right, here we go. Top 6 answers. Name something specific a man does to make himself more attractive to women. What might he do to make himself more attractive to women? Shave. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. He shaves, number 2. And exercise. Peter said shave too, and Spirit Stalker also said exercise. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Exercise is the number 1 answer. Exercise, number 1. His car, okay. Okay, there you go, Peter. He drives a flashy car, number 6. He drives a flashy car. Doesn't get a tan or stuff his crotch. Yeah, he works out, but we got that. Where There you go, Spirit Stalker. He wears cologne or aftershave. And Peter says a suit, or Tim says a suit. There you go, Peter. He dresses nicely. Dresses nicely, number 4. And now, number 5. Spirit Stalker says combs hair. Okay, number 5 is hairstyled or dyed. So you got that pretty quick. I don't know if you want to, I don't know if you want, if you're going to say, oh, do one more since you got that real quick, or if you just want to hold it off like we do and then just do it tomorrow night. It is all up to you guys. It's all up to you. He tries to remember. Oh, yes, sir, Mike. Yes, one more. All right. Here we go. All right. This one might be a little bit hard, but we'll try this. All right, here we go. The top 6 answers to this question. This is the last question. Question is, name something that might be ruined if it had a scratch on it. Name something that might be ruined if it had a scratch on it. A car. Yep. Okay, there you go, Peter and Spirit Stalker. A car, number 4. Not a TV though. Not your vagina either, Shan. Not your strap on. Okay, but Tim's got an answer. Yep, eyeglasses or contacts, number 2. Not Jonathan Snake. Yeah, we got the car answer. Somebody's face would be ruined if they put a scratch on my car. Computer? No, not computer. A cock, Shan, cover it with hair. No. Not your fridge or your camera lamp unless you want to. Window? No, not window, but you're close. Sir Mike, the question is, name something that might be ruined if it had a scratch on it. Oh, Peter got it. Um, or no, he didn't. I'm sorry. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm sorry. I thought he got it. Not window. It's crazy covered with hair. Bushes are making a comeback. A CD? Well, actually, what were the Trump's bringing back Chester the Molester next month? Oh, by the way, Tammy, not really a CD, but what did the? Yeah, there you go, Tammy. You got it. A record album. That's the number 1 answer. That's the number 1 answer. A record album. Now just got to get 3, 5, and 6. Bush 2026. Not. We got the glasses. Hold on. You need 3, 5, and 6. Not a DVD. We got the sunglasses answer, but it's not a DVD. Too far, Heather. I've said so much worse. They are coming back, Shannon, guys, too. We need more things. We need more fucked up things, Roswell Scholar says. Yep, all around, Ed. It's not a crystal ball, but there you go, Tim. A mirror. Number 6 is a mirror. Number 6 is a mirror. Number 6, mirror. Just need 3 and 5 now. We've got not the sunglasses, eyeglasses, contacts, but not sunglasses. Shan, that better not be true, she said. I don't know about Guy Winterbush. But not a plate or a vase, but Spirit Stalker's wanting a hint. So the hint would be Spirit Stalker, what do you you always eat on this? What do you always eat on? You always eat on this. Well, yeah, but you always put your plate on a what? You put your plate on a, yeah, a table. A table. Table number 3, and then number 5. Number 5, what could I say? Number 5. Number 5, if it had a scratch on it, you'd make so many people upset, you know. Michelangelo would be upset. Leonardo da Vinci would be upset. Pablo Picasso would be upset because you ruined a scratch on a painting. Yeah, painting. Number 5 is painting. Okay, and that will be the end. That will be the end of it for tonight. Yep, there. Yeah, that's it. We're going on, and hey, get this, Peter. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes. That we could say it's also 1 hour and 69 minutes. but anyway, yep. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, and I'll be ready. I'll be ready to get it up with you guys again tomorrow. That was good. So yes, everyone have a good night. And this needs to be your main job, BK. I would like that, Roswell. I really would. But yep, Flipper's given the peace sign. So and she's already given me the peace sign. Come back. Yep, come back tomorrow, Sir Mike. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night at work. Skylar's funny. She is. Good night, all. Remember, girls, grow your bush. I send up the bum, no babies. You fit right in. Even Peter was funny. Yeah, Peter was funny at times too. But now we're gonna close in on 2 hours and 10 minutes. So until next time, everybody, or until tomorrow, much love, and until then, well, hold on. Prayers and good vibes to all you guys facing bad stuff now. Right. Exactly. But until then, until tomorrow, much love, and until then, everybody, peace.